Yes.
Replacing me. Oh God, it's gonna kill me. Please, you gotta help me. This guy's a synth, and he's gonna kill me and replace me and my family. Oh God, my kids. Don't you dare bring them up. He's the synth, and he wants to replace me. Please, please, you gotta believe me. You can't let that thing do this.
Let's all just calm down. No one has to die.
No, he wants me dead. He's never gonna stop. I have to kill him. Don't listen to him. It'll say anything to convince you.
Look, all I need is for you to put down the gun. Then we can talk this through.
No. No, he'll kill us both.
Hey, I'm on your side. I just need you to tell me the truth. And maybe I can help.
How this, fine. I was on my way to Bunker Hill. I round a bend, and I see this guy. Me. Gun drawn, ready to fire. After that, it's a blur. We scuffled for a while, but I won. Now, I don't know what else I can say to convince you he's the synth. Now, are you gonna get out of my way?
You won't be doing anything if I take you down first.
Oh, thank God. Damn it, I'll kill you both! You're dead.
Good pickings.
You saved my life. I can't thank you enough.
This is all much more exciting than domestic life, I assure you. Talks away!
Pump isn't in top shape, but it should at least start. There must be some leaky connections flooding me out. Think you could fix them? The leaks will be underwater. Look for bubbles, and you should find them. I'm not getting enough pressure. Some of the pipe gaskets must be letting air out and flooding the pump. You see any bubbles on the surface?
To that.
You should be able to follow those down to the source of the leak.
Someone went through a great deal of trouble to fortify this place.
Find those raiders?
Yeah, I took care of him.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came back for us, we'd gain up with the Minish. If we want us to get better, we've got to stay helping them. So we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
That takes care of that.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one. Last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened by raiders. I knew Sturgis would find something to keep him busy.
Yeah.
Carla,
Need to pick something up? It's pretty long from here.
what kind of stuff do you have?
Just a bit of everything. You'd be surprised what people leave behind on the old roads. Gotta keep your eyes peeled for good stuff. Got plenty to sell if you're interested.
Let's see what you got.
Always happy to make a sale. Speak.
Sturgis.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
I just want to trade a few things.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice. That's it.
Get out, rat!
That's it.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder! Come out, wherever you are. I'm gonna splatter your brains!
Excuse me.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs. Here the different raider groups are carving up Concord like a Christmas turkey.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter. Boo!
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. Damn it, Danny. Open up!
What? Who are you?
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. I need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
That a
scrapped for
statement,
parts.
Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, A fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Kidnapped.
Did you say kidnapped? Well, McDonough, Diamond City Security gonna investigate this? How about all the other kidnapping reports you've been...
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
I'm sorry, I don't have time for any more questions. I'm a busy man. Enjoy your stay in our fair city.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any cases?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
Oh, sure it did. Happened so fast you forgot all about basic human decency. Didn't your mother ever teach you to be honest? Hey, what's brought you into town anyway? Be good to note it down in the logs.
I'm trying to find someone.
Is that so? Who are you looking for?
My baby's been kidnapped. His name is Sean.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now. We can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic?
How about we do a simple trade? Money for information.
Hey, I don't take bribes, okay? No.
I just need a little information, Danny. We can keep this off the record.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I got orders.
The Institute? What's that?
Ah, damn. Look, I really shouldn't have said that. They're just a scapegoat, all right? Something people blame when things go wrong. If you really want to know, there's a whole newspaper inside the city that won't stop talking about them. public occurrences.
I just need a little information, Danny. We can keep this off the record.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I got orders.
How about we do a simple trade? Money for information.
Hey, I don't take bribes, okay? No.
I'll ask somewhere else then.
Chin up. Maybe someone in town can help you?
Excuse me.
Hey.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon.
Paper puts on quite a show, huh?
You've been saying that for weeks, and the old girl still keeps cranking.
Quite a show.
Hate it when they bring up the Institute.
I gotta head
Ain't
into the
like
office.
folks aren't already scared of them.
Whistling if you see
Anyway,
angry politicians.
don't let it get to you. Life here is still a hell of a lot safer than out there in the Commonwealth.
What's the Institute?
Ever heard of the boogeyman? Shadowy monster that takes people in the night? Well, that's the Institute. But they're just a fact of life around here. Someone gets taken by the Institute or gets killed by a raider. Which is worse. At least inside these walls, you don't have to worry about the raider. So what brings you to the Great Green Jewel?
Looking for someone who's gone missing.
Gone missing? Who is it? Friend? Relative?
My baby was kidnapped. His name is Sean.
Oh, I'm so sorry, miss. I can't imagine what kind of pain you're going through. I am afraid missing people don't get found in Diamond City. God seems to have turned a blind eye to them. And with all the fear of the Institute in people's hearts, they've turned a blind eye as well.
I'm lost, Pastor. I need help. Please.
Well, I don't want to get your hopes up, but there is someone who might be able to help. Nick Valentine. He's a detective. Saved a lot of lives over the years, but so many more stay missing. And trouble has a habit of sticking to him.
Nick Valentine, huh? What's his story?
You know the story of the Good Samaritan? Helps a man, even though he has no reason to? Well, I suppose you could say that Nick Valentine is living that parable out.
Thanks. I'll go talk to him.
Take care of yourself now.
Poor and stupid?
Oh, don't act like you don't know. There's two types of people in this town. The ones living in the stands and everyone beneath us. I know everyone in the stands, and that doesn't include you. Now, why don't you make yourself scarce?
Who are you, anyway?
Anne Codman, of the Codman family? Of the upper stands? If you haven't heard of us, that just shows how unimportant you are. Now, were you leaving or not?
Fine. I'll leave.
Good to see you know your place.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. A combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you.
Hey there.
Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall, if you want a history lesson. You read the paper? Damn sense. Hiding among us. Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Yes? Sell here.
Everything, Mum. Miss Myrna prizes herself on being a collector of quality odds and ends from all over the Commonwealth. We also buy any unwanted items you may be carrying on your person. And we're open 24 hours a day.
Oh,
Hi there.
you shoot people, lady? My dad says outside to shoot people.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Third Party. Always open.
Officer.
Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Been abandoned forever. One thing worth buying in the dugout is...
Excuse me.
And that's the bulls.
Everyone in this
There's
city
gotta go. What
jump
can I
in the
say?
shadow.
A real Diamond
Chill
City
out,
boy eats at
Wes.
the noodle stand.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful. Just ignore him like I do.
They say the old Boston Common's got some
Hey,
crazy
Becky.
bird living
Ever
in
been
it.
up in the
Or
stands?
something.
Let's just say they
Don't
can
bother,
afford a
pal.
lot of
I ain't
clothes.
seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing.
Hi.
Well, hey there, pup. Whatever you're gonna ask, I don't know anything about it.
I'm in middle of story.
Hey there.
Beat it. Crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When
You ain't gonna
out
last
comes
once you leave the
the
wall,
most
so don't get
dangerous
chummy.
of all sea monsters.
Keep
Hi.
In my
Just
work.
stop.
My
okay?
Dirk.
We got our own...
Excuse me.
That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger.
someone's
Tops.
attention. Now, if you want to
Hi
talk
there.
something really...
You can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
I forgot you were there.
Who owns this bar anyway?
The Bobrov brothers picked this place up a few years ago. Vadim Bobrov is the loud one, Yefim Bobrov is the quiet one, and I'm the one that has to listen to them argue with each other all day.
Let's see what you got.
Take a look.
What's the story with this place?
Not much to say. We sell food, drink, and rooms, mainly for traders that come to the area. My brother Vadim runs the bar. Scarlett's our waitress, and she helps me keep the rooms clean. As much as they can be.
All right. Here.
You're in room 2, just through the door. Today's Halloween, but do we get treats? No, it's all tricks.
Everybody, I need
Hey there.
everyone's attention.
Hi.
I would like to address the subject that is on everyone's mind. And that
Hey there.
is the disgusting article
Trying to hear.
Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years.
Don't touch the
and
paint.
What keeps us united are two things. First is the great...
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
And trust that has given us prosperity.
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Hear these next words very carefully. I am
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough, and I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
He's so full of shit.
Just stop, okay? We got our own problems.
Excuse me.
Look, just leave me alone.
Excuse me, but I'm very busy.
Must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You don't get it. The detective, he's gone. Missing.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
pop quiz, everyone.
Mr. Zwicky, we
Officer.
had a pop quiz yesterday.
Maybe a little old to be learned a lot since then, so we're going to reinforce that knowledge with a little quiz.
But I'm tired.
I'm detecting a high degree of fatigue in all our little scholars. Perhaps
Hell yeah.
the quiz can wait?
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes! Yay! That's right. I take night classes.
Do you know that radiation is why Brahmin have two heads?
Well,
it's
hello.
true.
Your parents
Mistress
moved
Vicky calls
from here
all of us
too?
by our last names. I don't know why. I like my first name better.
Only subject I like is geography. You get to look at maps and stuff.
Gonna get an education. Go places.
Mr. Zwicky says I
Do you
talk
need
too
any
much,
help with your
but I hardly
assignment?
talk. Ever.
Shane.
School ain't hard.
I think I got
Staying
it.
away.
Hi there.
That's
Have you
all.
met Toro? He's the school tomcat. Mistress Vicky says his name means the bull.
Hi there.
If you drink water out in the Commonwealth, you'll get sick. That's what my friend Sheng told me.
A new scholar
Hey
come
there.
to join us. Let's test your math skills.
Sorry,
What
you're
is
in the
12
wrong
times
place.
15?
This is a school, not a store.
A school, huh?
Yes, every child in Diamond City gets a free education here. We even teach night classes if they have busy day schedules. I'm afraid you're a little old to be enrolling here. Doubt you'd fit in the seats. But it's a public building, so feel free to look around. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my lesson plans.
Lovely day for learning, isn't it, Mr. Zwicky?
Hey, Mr. Zwicky.
Yes, of course. I'm glad you're here. I'm
You
quite
are?
busy with the students, but feel free to look around on your own. What I meant was, it'd be impossible to handle all the kids by myself. You're really an invaluable part of the school.
Oh, right. Thank you. Time for a quiz.
Mr.
What is
Zwicky.
12
You
times
won't find a
15?
better school in
165.
No, no, no. It is 180. I see your parents are not practicing your multiplication tables with you. Family. It is important, yes? This thing called love. I hear the children talk about. I think they need that to learn.
A child needs all the love you can give them.
Oh, please do not get upset. Why is it when I talk about these things there are always tears? I have one more question before you leave. It's not another quiz. I don't get to talk to many adults. This love I hear about, do you think you can have it for someone, even if the two of you are very, very different?
If you love someone, hold on to them. Tomorrow you might not have the chance.
Thank you. You have helped me make up my mind about something.
Miss Reach,
Sometimes we go on
your
field trips
math
to the
scores
Science
this
Center.
year have
Edna?
been excellent.
Mr. Zwicky
You
is the
really
teacher,
should consider joining the science center.
Wonderful.
I don't know. I'd rather be a security officer. That way I can hit people who deserve it.
That's, well,
What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my
Hey.
brother?
keep
I
your
swear,
head down.
I'm not a
There's
synth. Don't
trouble.
shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
Put the gun down now!
He's a synth. He'll kill us all. Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
Hey, come back later, huh?
Go back to your own damn business.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Hey there.
Thank the wall that's over.
Hey, Doc.
New patient. A new file to open.
Officer.
I need you to step away, Scabber.
Excuse me.
Jesus. I can't.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Keep calm. I'm standing still.
That's exactly what a synth would say. But I don't know. Are you really, human?
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
Maybe later.
Fine.
I like about you, Wellingham. You know what you are. Not trying to be anything other than helpful. Oh, I don't object to you outsiders coming up here, but must you insist on speaking to me?
Oh, astute observation, sir.
Excuse me.
Just freshen your
You
glass
belong
again.
down in the lower section of the city. It's more suitable for those lacking in ambition. Thank you.
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink, if you're buying.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there. I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
Sure. Get her another of whatever she's having.
Well, thank you very much. I think you and I are going to get along just fine.
Free booze. The fastest way to your heart. Now, can I get you something to drink?
So, is this your place?
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships of life. Name's Cook, by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Plenty on tap.
Hey there.
You're in the only spot worth going to around here.
What's new, Cook?
I hope you're drinking, because if you're not, well, I really can't help you.
Let me think it over.
All right.
Don't be shy. Sit down and have a drink.
You here for a beer, or maybe something a little stronger?
Not interested.
Gotcha.
Isn't it fabulous? Sitting up here in the stands? Oh, you'll get addicted to it. Now here is where you want to be. Anyone who's anyone drinks here.
You look like
Isn't
you
it
could use another
fabulous?
drink, darling.
Sitting up here in the stands? Oh, you'll get addicted to it.
Hey.
You're in the only spot worth going to around here.
You just walked right up into the stands, didn't you? I like your stones.
Hi.
Are you lost?
Excuse me.
Want some advice, my dear? Be your own person. Make no apologies. Look at me. I may be a crude old man, but I have no regrets.
Eustace.
My grandson calls himself Hawthorne, but it's really his last name. I'm Eustace Hawthorne, and his father was Julian Hawthorne. Hawthorne's mother was the adventurous type, too. She gave him such a lovely first name. It's a shame he doesn't go by it.
Hi, Mrs. Codman.
You're still here? I'm a Codman, not some street rat. Leave me alone.
Hi.
But in your case, I shall do so disdainfully. Let me know when you're ready to order.
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Tell me more about this house.
The previous owner bought an adjacent warehouse and knocked down a few walls, so it's bigger than most. And he left behind his old tools, so you'll have everything you need to modify the inside however you see fit.
I'd like to, but I'm a bit short.
Well, the home isn't going anywhere. Maybe someday.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me? Think you can find any goodies, boy? Hey, Sullivan.
Gotta keep watch on the gate.
Head on inside.
Are you sure about
Selling
this?
papers is busy work,
I
lady.
am not a
Hey,
normal
Nat.
girl.
Public
My
is
dear.
here. Pulled the wool out from under your eye.
I only wish I had realized that sooner.
Then by the power invested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
Pastor?
You helped me make a very big decision. Thank you. I think I know what this love
You read
is
that
now.
article? In Public Occurrences?
Mr. Zawicki.
All these years, I never realized how much she meant to me until she said something. I don't care what anyone says. We're in love.
Might be better than when I sleep every night wondering if I'm...
I don't care what anyone says.
What are you, we're in love? You wouldn't last an hour out there.
I'll take my chances on this second guardian, thanks.
Mr. Zawicki.
I don't care what anyone says.
Is your chapel here, Pastor?
Well, that depends. I suppose I should say this chapel really belongs to God. But since I never get around to deciding which God in particular, I guess you could say it belongs to all of them. Now, if you ever need a quiet place to sit down and ponder the Almighty in whatever form strikes your fancy, we're always open.
You don't practice any particular religion here?
As long as you believe in something, you're welcome. Diamond City is full of people trying to build a better life. I just don't want them to forget what makes them human while they're at it. So the chapel is open 24 hours a day to whatever form of worship you like, long as it's peaceful.
Thanks, Pastor.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
First time?
Around here, we call your haircut the scav special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
I'll think about it.
Feel free to come back anytime.
Hey, Kathy.
You there. Talk some sense into my nitwit son.
Hi.
Got a reason for bothering me? Get lost.
Hi.
Whatever it is, leave
Hey.
me out of it.
Oh, no. Whatever it is, keep it to yourself.
Excuse me.
You ain't gonna last what you think of.
Hey, Arturo.
Hey, you're the new girl, right?
Yeah, I'm the new girl.
Well, it's good to have you here. Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Self-defense at its best.
Peace in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
Just looking.
Yeah, sure.
Variety of medical treatment.
You been to Good Neighbor? Looking old. It's all over.
Hello. Have you been here before?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Really? Okay. I just need to remind you that Fallon's isn't a charity. If you want the clothes, you have to pay for them.
No mooching. Got it.
Good. Now that we understand each other, welcome to Fallon's. Happy to show you everything in stock.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A paying customer. Finally.
That's right. Been on my own since I was 8. I'm a fully independent man. Got my own place, go to night classes, the whole shebang. Now, how about I get you a bottle of water, huh?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Best decision of your life.
Hi. There.
Travis.
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Hey. I mean, hi. Again. Hi?
Excuse me, Professor Skara?
Despite my recommendation,
Sure.
the city allows anyone
Sounds fun.
Yes, love that enthusiasm. Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but it's actually a term referring to dozens of different ionizing rays. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about? The one most associated with the big old bombs 200 years ago.
X-rays.
No, not quite what we're looking for. The answer is gamma rays. Now, gamma rays are bad, really bad. If your body absorbs too much of that kind of radiation, you'll suffer from fatigue, anemia, even death. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for 2 centuries now, and they've adapted. Neat, huh?
Yes, very interesting.
That's what science is all about. Nothing stays the same. Everything reacts. Now it's time for the field trip portion of today's lesson. Are you ready?
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
Get the bloatfly gland. Got it.
Remember, bring the gland back in one piece. Oh, and don't chew on it. One of the students got horribly sick because of that mistake.
Hey, Scaver. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the hooks.
Wait, what kind of meat is this?
You never heard of Brahmin? Big, dumb, got 4 legs and 2 heads. They're the only cattle around. Everything's fresh from the Codman family farms. Sometimes we get weird stuff from the caravans, too.
Weird stuff? Weirder than two-headed cow meat?
Yeah, princess. Weirder than that. Mirelurk, bloatflies, rad stags. It's all protein, right? Ain't like you can be picky in the Commonwealth.
Let me think it over. That.
Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life? You came all this way looking for someone. Who is it?
My baby, Sean, was kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Tell me, do you suspect the Institute's involved?
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again, or at least that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to
You sure you want to travel with me?
Well, it's that, or get back to writing the paper. I guess the paper can wait.
Sure, let's go.
Will do. Oh, sorry, boy. Time for you to head home. Looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Heads up.
What you got for me? Big, loud,
Nat.
full of corrupt officials.
Read the paper, lady. Trust me.
But it's home.
Hey, officer.
Got a question? Should talk to Sullivan.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out.
Real bad move. Better in our hands anyway.
Heads up.
You say the word.
Hey, Piper.
Cap for your thoughts?
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
Well, things aren't bad. Because believe me, you'd know if they were. But I suppose we could be doing better.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
It's hard to say at the moment. I think I need you to show me you're not just out here for yourself.
Your thoughts?
I'm glad we could help these folks, but I hope this doesn't mean we're falling in with the Brotherhood. The last thing I need is more people yelling at me.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Look alive. Wait there.
Okay. I'll
Come
be
on.
here then.
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie!
Over here. Move here.
I think they left.
Why don't you just die?
Make your peace.
Who's that? You're mine now, rookie.
Excuse me.
Not another step. We'll let you through for 500 caps.
Come on. Do I look like I can afford that?
All right. 250.
Be reasonable.
That's as reasonable as I get.
And if I don't?
Then you die. Any more questions?
Out of my way.
It's your funeral.
It was nothing. Must have been nothing.
Blue, we're walking right into Boston. Don't come back from here. What's that for?
True was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. He caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. He got the balls to do it.
She's here for the...
Hey, something's out there.
talking so loud? Hello? That you, Skinny?
Blue, we're not alone.
Lila?
What are you?
Told you, I'm a detective. Look, I know the skin and the metal parts ain't comforting, but it's not important right now. The only thing that matters is why you went to all this trouble to cut me loose.
My baby's missing. His name's Sean. He was kidnapped, but I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Dino, quit razzing that
Let me see if I can get it open.
Opens with a key.
Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
Huh? Time to dig. Wait, the hell? Which one of you, bud?
More stairs? Who built this damn vault? Fitness instructor? Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic. Don't let that fool you. It's dangerous.
Would need the key.
Another locked door. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap. crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
Skinny, remember the quarry. Lily June on the rocks. Ring any bells?
How the hell did you know about that? Okay, you two can go. You got until the count of 10. Then I don't care what happened back in the old days. You're dead.
What are you doing, Skinny? Kill him!
No, Darla. They get one chance to leave. Skinny Malone's putting his foot down.
My mother was right. You mobsters are all just talk.
We better get out of here, fast.
1, 2,
secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Nick.
Let's talk when we get to my office.